and would like to say again good morning to everybody. I really regret not being with you there in Paris, but on the other hand, really happy that I can still say a few words, and thank you very much for having me. I have also prepared with my team a bit of overview of the activities, mostly from our side, of course, from research and innovation on the underground hydrogen storage. You know about us, and we're very happy that we have been able, as a joint undertaking, as a partnership, to support, to grant, to fund this project. We are working for more than 15 years, and we, for this at least duration of our life, we will continue to support hydrogen activities, hydrogen projects until 2031. In this partnership between the European Commission, you see it in the middle, the public side, and the private side, Hydrogen Europe and Hydrogen Europe Research. Yes. We have for this period of the program, for this financial framework of the European Union, we have 1 billion euro to implement until 2031. And on top of, in 2022, we have received 200 million dedicated just to hydrogen valleys with the communication on Repower EU to reduce dependency on the Russian natural gas. We are doing many activities with this billion euro and the additional 200 million, and I will not go through them, but just to say we support the development of the technologies, and this is what the partnership is doing. I want also to all the time to clarify this for the audience, because there are many initiatives, and this is a successful, in fact, outcome of our joint undertaking partnership in the past, that we have now many initiatives looking at hydrogen or funding hydrogen at EU level, national or regional level. But our partnership, what is doing and it's focusing on is really developing the technologies, bringing the technologies to the different actors, in particular to the industry, so that they can further exploit and bring them into commercial projects. You see that we develop and we are looking at all technologies across the entire value chain, from production, from electrolysis, renewable electrolysis, if possible, renewable hydrogen production routes, then distribution and storage, the two type of end-use application, transport. We continue our work that we did so far, if you want, with light vehicles, and now we move into the heavy duty, but also for the clean heat and power, and also cross-cutting activities, supporting again the sector with pre-normative research, contribution into standards, safety, and even reduction of critical raw materials. In here, the storage plays a very important role. In the past, over the last 15 years, the storage, as we were looking at the different, like I said, technologies, was not funded substantially. And you will see me when I will explain to you, the storage lately has become a very important, if you want, part of our program, because we really need the technologies to be able to, on one hand, transport bulk hydrogen from point A to point B, but also store bulk hydrogen above ground and underground. I already mentioned our approach in developing the technologies. One more point here to say is that over the past 15 to 20 years, our approach was always to go from the lab to the field, up to demonstrating into the field, learn and go back and improve the technology, improve the learnings, and then develop a new product. We have supported so far 373 projects. In fact, as we speak, and this is one of the reasons I could not travel during this time. We are now rushing to sign more than 20 additional grants from the budget 2024. And again, as you can see, all the projects we supported are covering the entire value chain from production to the end use, including hydrogen valleys. Many projects, again, distribution, most of them coming from the distribution side and from looking at, if you want, projects looking at compressed hydrogen. That's what we developed mostly in the past. Now moving, like I said, more into projects in storage or even other carriers such as liquid hydrogen or even other carriers as ammonia. Now I'm coming to the point of today's discussion, and just to show you all the projects. In fact, there are not many. Like I said, we just started now funding massively on underground hydrogen storage, covering both salt caverns on the right, in fact, and depleted gas fields on the left. On the salt caverns, we are very proud of this project that will present to you results today. The project HyPSTER, which for us was a pioneer in looking at underground storage in salt caverns. And we were very happy also to be able to support the the continuation of the project of HyPSTER, and I'm sure again you will hear from that later this afternoon, I understand. On the depleted gas fields, we have also, together with a continuation of HyPSTER, in fact, last year signed the 2 grants. Now on this side is the project EU Stars. The site, as compared to this one of HyPSTER, which is in France, will be in Austria on the depleted gas fields, and will also, if possible, look at and eventually try to see if replication could be done in another 5 sites across the EU. In addition to these 2 approaches, if you want, testing and even demonstration, like I said, a larger scale in salt caverns and depleted gas fields, you see there on the left down, we had 2 more projects, HyPSTER and HyStories, which were trying at the beginning of the program, of this current program in 2022, to map at the end of the previous one, in fact, to map hydrogen storage site and characteristics of reservoirs, and to rank the sites based on suitability mark. The first one, it's shown to us that, for example, storing hydrogen in depleted fields or aquifers, it's technically feasible, but we may have a problem with the purity upon a withdrawal. And with this project, we have been also able to build a database of European geological hydrogen storage, which is, of course, available, made available by the project. And the last one, the HyPSTER, was looking at porous reservoirs, and it produced also, similarly to the other one, an atlas of European potential for underground hydrogen storage, showing that there is capacity of up to 270 terawatt hours of hydrogen storage by 2050, where 60% of it could be in porous reservoirs. And it even gave us a roadmap which could be used, of course, by the sector when looking at capacity again for underground storage in Europe. However, and we are all aware when we discuss about our funding, and I can tell you that from all our members, not only from the private side, but in particular from the public side, from the European Commission, underground storage and storage is seen as one of the important pillars for us to further fund and develop. More research and innovation is needed to de-risk and upscale the underground hydrogen storage. I hope I gave you a bit of a flavor of what's happening at least on research and innovation, the technologies that we have funded so far. I would like to really thank you very much for having me. I would like, with my last words, to congratulate the project. It's a project that is very close to my heart. I have joined from the beginning and followed. And really, thank you very much for the contribution and for the results and for all the work to the project consortium that you bring to us, to the sector ultimately. And I wish you a very, very good day. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Mirela.